Alright, so we come to talk about Vybz Kartel today, but before we go and do that, hold this cartel, yes, sir.
Real youth, no for them I see you. Come round for the free food. Can't fool me fool. Who no think, we no know. Mankind is a werewolf, and we change with the full moon.
Alright, audience, so here we go, right? I got a email from a subscriber from Gambia. In case y'all don't know it, Vybz Kartel is a big deal in those parts of the world, right? Across many African nations, as a matter of fact. Now, I don't remember Kartel ever doing a concert or shows in Africa, but I don't know, somebody might say you're not a big enough Vybz Kartel fan because he did do, but I don't recall any. However, his music has transcended all that, and it's there to the point where them look at the man in some places like a god, so to speak, right? Now, I got a letter from a youth, from an email from somebody from Gambia, and he's saying, SouFlo, I am a subscriber of your channel, right? And one of my biggest artists, matter of fact, not one off, he said my biggest artist is Vybz Kartel, and I want to know what's going on with the trial. What are we waiting on now? How come he isn't free yet? And what's going on with after he gets released? Because I heard that he is safer in prison, because if he is released, one bag of things are going to go on and he's liable to lose his life. Alright, this is what we come to address today. I didn't address that individual directly. I told him to hold on for a minute, and I'm going to do this video and just pay attention to the video. So, people who know everything while going, just hang tight for a minute, right? Just remember, say, SouFLoTV is shown or seen across the World Wide Web. So we're dealing with people who don't necessarily speak the English language and don't really understand certain things. And they live in different time zones as well. And their media is limited where they're at. So them not get to catch up with things like how we get to stay on top of things, right? So I'm speaking for those people as well. Now to that brother. The first question, what's going on with the trial and where we stand right now? Well, as you know, Vybz Kartel was granted an appeal along with all of his co-accused, right? The appeal process has ran its course, meaning they have come to the end of it. Now we await a judgment from the Supreme Court, right? The Supreme Court of Appeals. We are now awaiting a judgment from them. They are the ones that are left to say if Kartel will walk, or if he will have to remain behind bars, or if sentence will be reduced drastically because it was too much imposed in the first place, or if they're going to throw out the case altogether, if he will be out by December to resurrect Sting, or whatever the case may be. From here on forth, we are awaiting. So answer to your question, what are we waiting for? We are waiting for the Supreme Court of Appeals answer back to say free or no free. Alright, now to your second question, which bugged me a little bit, was is he going to be safe after release? Because you over there in the Gambia are hearing that it's better for him to remain locked up. Now, the person even went as far as to say, well, you know, the government system in Jamaica and the crooked police them and all these other things, just like how they set him up, they might want to kill him and stuff. Here is my assumption, and some of the people that's listening to this, I'm gonna go borderline conspiracy theorist. I'm gonna go borderline conspiracy theorist, right? So just hang on for the ride. We don't have to agree. Leave your comment in the comment section below though, and tell me how you feel about this. Now, in the event that, say they wanted to kill Vybz Kartel. If they wanted to kill Vybz Kartel, me a Jamaican, me know this for a fact, and many other Jamaicans know this for a fact. If the upper echelons want you gone, you are gone. Remember, now we're talking about Jamaica, where life is cheap and it's very easy for dash for somebody, especially if you have money and power, right? So, to the whole, they're going to kill him or they want him dead. If they wanted him dead, they would have killed him already. Now, maybe they want him dead, but he's more beneficial to them alive, except the fact that they have to control him while he's alive. Because if he's alive and he is not controlled by them, then he's better off dead, because then he becomes damaging to them. Are you walking with me here? Alright, so see where he sits right now? He sits in prison, right? He's limited. He has limited access to everything that can allow him to speak his mind, allow him to garner even more influence, allow him to speak to his followers that are now worldwide using technology that is here for us to do so with. So they have him in a place now where they can pretty much say do this and that's what to do, or he'll have to succumb to whatever punishments they have there for him. So to the whole thing of them want him dead, or I don't think they're going to kill him. Too many people are eating off of Vybz Kartel for them to want him gone. You must understand that this man, millions and millions of dollars, and we're not talking about Jamaican money here. We're talking about US dollars. We're talking about pounds. Alright? Especially if you understand how music is distributed. Especially if you understand how music is sold. Especially if you understand royalties. Alright? So, millions and millions of dollars is being funneled into some other avenue, into somebody else's pockets. So he is very much the type that they want to keep alive. Although I will say they want to keep him alive but keep him controlled. Right? Now in the event, let's talk about in the event that he does die or they do kill him. Vybz Kartel is not the type of person, first of all. Remember, I know, me never say Vybz Kartel is 100% innocent of anything, because none of us are. And I've always maintained that. But at the same time, I'm not saying the man is guilty, especially of the charges that were brought against him that landed him where he is at now behind bars. What I do say, though, is that the prosecution failed miserably to make its case. However, they used their powers to still keep the man them where they are at. That was a flimsy case. Now, in the event that Vybz Kartel is killed, say he is released and he's killed, may I say it like this first in a patois. You know how much head would have roll back at that? You know how much people would have dead? You know how much mayhem would have gone in a Jamaica? Man would have get dashed left, right and center. Now, what I just said there is, in the event that a person like Vybz Kartel is killed upon release, it'll be bloodshed in Jamaica at another level. And I'm not making this up just to make it sound good on social media, and I'm not saying that Kartel is that big of a killer. I'm just saying he is that influential of an individual that people would mourn, and they would mourn in a way. Remember, I know everybody mourn differently. They would mourn in a way, a lot of them would mourn in a way where it would become revengeful. Right? You must understand that Vybz Kartel is the ghetto people them shining star in Jamaica. He rose to fame and fortune, significant fame and fortune. Set a blueprint next to, say, a Bob Marley. Right? And for you to move from down Dessa at the bottom of the hill up to the top of the hill and rub elbows with, proverbially speaking, the upper echelons, live next door to them in their neighborhood, dating their daughters and these kinds of things, you are not liked at all. But for you to have achieved all that and then still remain loyal to your people, they're going to remain to him. So now remember one time them did come at Jamaica for dollars and road get blocked off and place get bombed down and run through and these things, and people are protest out in the streets. Let anything happen to Vybz Kartel and then you will see exactly what I'm talking about. And we're going to save this video just in case anything ever happened to him. And when it all plays out, remember, just play this video back and say, yes, SouFLoTV did tell you that. So to my friend in the Gambia, I don't think you have nothing to worry about. Plus Kartel know how to stay protected. It's a ghetto youth from Jamaica. And he's not in a strange country. He's home. And he knows exactly how that place is set up and ran. Alright? It's SouFLoTV, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Leave your comment in the comment section. I'm out. Peace.